This Charlotte guide covers licensing, codes, materials, costs, timelines, vetting, contracts, warranties. Over 90% of collapses start at the ledger. Charlotte's climate accelerates decay. Choose a qualified builder. In Charlotte, deck builders design and build. NC licensing by project value. Mecklenburg permits inspections. Here's the selection roadmap. Clarify scope, shortlist locally, verify credentials, compare bids, then assess delivery. Charlotte, Mecklenburg County Code Enforcement, North Carolina, Residential Code, UDO, humid climate, clay soils, termites. Prioritize compliance, framing quality, and durable materials. Then weigh design, warranty, and cost by material. Charlotte 2025 decking cost ranges by material, railings, stairs, site complexities extra. Timelines up next. Here's a quick Charlotte timeline. Design, HOA, permits, build. Next, we'll break it down step by step. Roadmap ahead. Scope, zoning, permits, materials, codes, pricing, contracts, resources. First topic, scope definition today. Scope lists every deck element and site constraint, aligning design, permits, and apples-to-apples bids consistently. In Charlotte, decks face UDO setbacks, easement limits, and HOA approvals. Permits and issuers next. Mecklenburg County requires permits for attached decks or 30 inches above grade. Structural included. Electrical, gas separate. Inspections follow. Typical deck inspections, footings, framing before concealment, and final. Trade permits add checks. Next, license. In North Carolina, GC licensure starts at $40,000. Verify licenses online. Next, we cover insurance protection. Confirm liability and workers' comp. Request certificates. Larger firms add auto, umbrella. Next, background checks. Verify facts, not claims. Longevity, registration, BBB, court records, affiliations. Then evaluate portfolios beyond photos. Beyond credentials, judge quality. Ledger flashing, robust connections, smart water control. Then verify references thoroughly. Local references provide hard metrics on schedule. Next, we scale to reviews and complaint pattern. Reviews highlight communication gaps, schedule slips, change order clashes, workmanship defects. Document everything. Next, Charlotte framing. Charlotte decks use PT, SYP framing, ground contact posts, add post caps. Next, surface materials comparison. Compare decking surfaces by cost, lifespan, upkeep, and look. Pressure treated, composite, PVC. Next, railings and key code dimension. Meet code. Guards 36 inches high, 4-inch openings, handrails 34 to 38. Next, Charlotte foundation. Place footings below 12-inch frost. Size for loads. Next, fasteners, hangers, and corrosion in humidity. Use ACQ-compatible galvanized or stainless. Code-sized ledger bolts, rated hangers. Avoid mixed metals. Stairs next. Stair basics. Uniform risers and treads. Slope landings. Handrails. Guards. Next, deck lighting and power. North Carolina uses NEC, requires GFCI receptacles, weather-resistant devices, in-use covers, wet-rated components, low-voltage transformers. Detailing keeps water out and boards stable. Flash ledger, seal cuts, drainage below adds cost. 40 PSF live and 10 PSF dead. Guards resist 200 pounds, driving spans and hardware. Next, Charlotte climate. Charlotte rainfall is steady year-round, peaking midsummer, driving moisture exposure, decay, corrosion, termite risk. In the Carolinas, termites demand UC3B above ground and UC4A near soil, match CA retention. A complete deck quote itemizes scope, materials, labor, permits, quantities, protections, inspections, warranty, and allowances. Entry case: 12 by 16 pressure-treated deck with railings and 3-step stairs, typically 7 to 12,000. Higher spec Charlotte deck example runs about 22 to 35,000. Next, we cover project sequencing through final inspection, design, approvals, locates, build, inspections. Most Charlotte decks complete in 3 to 8 weeks, weather permitting. Spring to early summer brings backlogs. Winter offers flexibility. Rain and wet soils shift schedule. Align these specs across bids to explain price gaps and avoid risky, non-compliant shortcuts ahead. Common issues: unpermitted work, ledger attachments, guards, stairs. Consequences include stop work, reinspection fees, tear outs, delay. A solid deck contract defines scope, permits, insurance, dispute venue, lien waivers, schedule, payments, warranties. Next. Labor is usually 1 year. Manufacturers cover defects, fade, stain, aluminum structural longer. Next, job site impacts. In Charlotte, daytime work per noise rules, protect landscapes, control dust, coordinate staging, guard edges. Expect single point of contact, regular updates, and written change orders covering scope, cost, schedule. Expect deposits, milestone progress payments, plus lien deadlines. File within 120. Enforce within 180 days. Choose confidently. Code-savvy builders, structure, climate-ready materials, transparent pricing, delivery, warranty. Next, checklist. Before award, gather proposal, license, insurance, permits, contract, schedule, and Charlotte references today. Plan several weeks start to finish. HOA approvals, permits, and weather drive variability. Next, costs by material. Charlotte deck surfaces, typical ranges, rails, stairs, site complexity, upgrades add. Myths next. Deck myths clarified. Permits depend on attachment. Composites need cleaning. Corrosion-resistant hardware. Charlotte resources next. Verify with official sources. Permits, zoning, and contractor licenses. Next, deck resale ROI. Decks recoup about half to 2/3. Wood can outperform. Code compliance often boosts marketability too. In Charlotte, alignment and code fluency deliver safe, durable, livable, sellable decks today.